Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Preloved Chica. And this week's episode is show number 100. I can't believe it. And I've got with me this week Gary Henry from Oxfam.
Preloved Chica, passion for fashion.
Hi Gary, how are you today?
Hi Elaine, very nice to meet you. Yeah, really good, thank you.
Oh, it's lovely.
Grateful that I'm on your 100th show.
I know, I'm so excited you could join me. And this is your first live Google Hangout, is that right?
It certainly is, yeah, first time I've ever done this, so it's all technology, brilliant.
Oh, I know, look at this. So you're in Oxford.
Yep.
I'm over here in Ipswich, and I want to find out a little bit more about how Oxfam are working with Marks and Spencer's with this Shwopping scheme. So tell me a little bit more about it.
Okay, well, Shwopping basically is about encouraging people to donate their unwanted clothes and accessories and declutter their wardrobes. And you can bring these items into your local Oxfam shop or your local M&S store, whichever is more convenient for you. And it gives those unwanted clothes a second life. So it gives somebody else the chance to enjoy them and wear them. So if you've got a bit tired of the clothes that are in your wardrobe, or there's some that you've outgrown, or basically you just don't wear anymore, it's an opportunity to donate them to Oxfam. And by doing that, you also get rewarded. So if you donate your items into an Oxfam shop, you can donate anything you want, any brand of clothing, as long as one item is M&S. Right. We'll give you, and I have one here, a £5 M&S voucher to spend on clothing, home and beauty.
Right.
So you get that, take that into M&S and spend at will. There is a little date on it, so you've got to spend it by the end of the month or the following month. But what you can also do is you can also take your clothes into an M&S store, drop your donated clothes. Doesn't have to be M&S clothing, can be any item at all. Drop them into the Shwop drop bins, and that's not easy to say.
I know.
In the M&S stores. And if you've signed up to M&S's Sparks scheme and you've received a Sparks card, you can actually get 50 Sparks points onto your card from M&S, which is great as well. So you get a reward in both shops. Also, if you do sign up to the Sparks card, you get to choose a chosen charity, where every time somebody uses a Sparks card, 1 pence goes to that charity. So you can choose Oxfam as that as well. So it's really, really good, and it's really successful.
I love the idea of free your stuff. I've actually got one of your leaflets, and I'll tell you how I came about this
behind me as well.
Yeah, your backdrop is fantastic. And, you know, we've all got far too much stuff in our wardrobes. And what a great idea of supporting Oxfam. And, you know, most places have got a Marks and Spencer's but nearby. But it's not every Marks and Spencer's, is it? There's a list of them.
There is a list, and you can get that on Marks and Spencer's website. It's all their regular stores and quite a few of their Simply Food stores, but you just need to check on the M&S website which ones actually have the donation bins or the Shwop drop bins.
I'm with you. I'm not going to say Shwop drop.
Shwop drop.
Oh, I've done it.
That's the best.
Now, and you've also got, and this is what attracts me, you've also got celebrities have donated some of their clothes too. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, what we did, what M&S and ourselves decided to do was do an online pop-up shop. So it's showcasing some of the donated, the Shwopped items that we've received through our shops and through M&S stores. And so we spoke to some celebrities, and so did M&S, and we told them about it, and they were really keen to donate. So it was really good. So we've had some donated items from celebrities such as Lisa Snowdon, Felicity Kendall, who's a national treasure to me. So love Felicity. Alison Steadman, Talisa, Millie McIntosh. Also some other video bloggers, or as you call them, vloggers. Grace Victory and Hannah Witten have donated as well.
Oh, fantastic.
So and I think at last count, I looked on the, hold on 1 second. Yes. I looked on the link, as you can see there.
Oh, look at
oxfam.org.uk/Shwop shop. Can you read that okay?
Yeah, that's
Yep.
perfect.
Okay. There was about 196 items on there at this moment in time, and there's more items being added as we speak. So very all sorts of different celebrities on there. Melvin Adoom, who is on the Strictly Come Dancing, he has donated quite a few items. So if you fancy a pair of Melvin's trainers, nip onto this link and have a look.
Well, do you know, Gary, I have to say, I've actually bought several things, 2 items from the Oxfam online Shwop shop.
Yep.
And I am so delighted. Can I share them with you now?
Please do. What have you got?
Well,
I'm intrigued.
First of all, I bought 2 things. First of all, I've bought this beautiful mini skirt. And this was Hannah's. Now, I don't know Hannah, but this was owned by Hannah. And what happens when you buy something, it comes, this was beautifully wrapped in tissue paper, and it comes with this leaflet. And then the other thing that it comes with is a description as to who bought it and who it was owned by, which I love that idea. So yeah, this was Hannah Witten's skirt.
Yep, Hannah's one of a video blogger. So if you do Google her, she'll come up and her blog will come up.
I'll have to, but you know, a little bit too small for me. But it's not a problem, because a friend of mine took one look at it and said, I love that so much. So this is going to be packaged up and sent to a friend up in Liverpool.
Okay, we have a good returns policy, so you're all right.
I know you do, but I, you know, this other person said, I want it. So I'm really happy to do that. Good. But you do have a 21-day returns policy, which is fantastic. So I obviously haven't tried that out, because the other item I bought, Gary, OMG.
Come on then, what is it? What have you got?
Right, so here's the bag, and inside it's a jacket, and this was owned by Felicity Kendall.
Oh, there we go, the legend herself.
And she's perfectly my size. And the other thing, look at that. It's a Giorgio Armani.
Okay, that's a bit special.
You're
trying it on now? Yes.
I'm going to just little slip it on, and it fits me perfectly, and I absolutely love it. So thank you, Felicity. Look at that.
That's brilliant. That fits really, really well. I'm well impressed.
Yeah, I am so happy with this. And it's a beautiful stretchy material. I'm sure it will last forever. Designer make. I've never owned a Giorgio Armani, and now I have. Thanks to Oxfam Shwopping. You know, and I'm now slightly addicted to this, because you can go onto the online store and see what's come in recently.
Yeah, and also, I'm just going to put up a different one here. So this is the Oxfam online shop. So so the Shwop shop is a little pop-up shop online on the same website. But this, if you go onto shop, you can search through, well, hundreds. There we go. Hundreds and thousands of items. So we've got at any one point about 120,000 items listed. So that's vintage clothing, it's women's clothing, men's clothing. We've got books, homewares, collectible items. Just go and have a look. There's loads of stuff on there, and everything is obviously unique, because we only get one of each. So yeah, it's great. It's absolutely brilliant.
You've got a lot of vinyl as well, because I've indeed got about 100 vinyl albums I want to get rid of, so I must take them down to my local Oxfam. If
you would, because vinyl has become really popular again. So we're getting a lot of students who are really into it. So if you can take it to your local Oxfam shop, they'll be delighted to take it off your hands. I remember I used to manage an Oxfam bookshop and music shop, and I used to absolutely love getting the vinyl in, and my deputy manager was beside himself when we got a load of Beatles albums come in. So it's brilliant. We love it.
Oh, fantastic. So what's the most unusual item that's been donated?
In the Shwopping side of things, we had, and I saw this, which did make me laugh, it was a bright red fire retardant boiler suit. So no idea what it was used for, but that went off to our festivals team. Yes. So that would have been sold during one of the festival shops somewhere, and I'm sure somebody will be running around in a field in a bright red boiler suit, doing whatever they need to do at a festival. So that's what I saw. So yeah, so that was the funniest that I've seen.
Oh, and the Oxfam Fest shops are brilliant because I was at WOMED this
That's
year.
right. Yeah, I saw one of your videos. Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
good.
Oh, a great store, very helpful staff. So that's another outlet for you.
Yeah.
So what's the future then, do you think? Any developments in the pipeline?
Yeah, I mean, we're looking obviously at the online shop is a test to see how we do shopping online. So that could expand in the future. We're always looking at different aspects of what we can do with shopping. So there's always projects that we're working on. There's some stuff that I can't tell you about at the moment, but might be able to tell you about in a couple of months. So we'll see what happens there. So yeah, we're always looking at innovative ways of like promoting shopping and getting people to donate more stuff to us.
Oh, it's just such a sensible thing, you know, because we've all got so much that we don't wear, you know, what percentage of clothing in our wardrobe we wear regularly. It's probably something like 15%, you know, so why not pass that on to someone else? And, you know, particularly it's really great that I can hear the story about who's owned the clothing beforehand. I love that about having.
That's what you can do with the celebrity ones. Obviously, anything that's swapped in an Oxfam shop, we don't know who's donated it. But we do get some fantastic stuff come through, some really good quality stuff. And I'm guilty that I do need to sort out my clothes as well and swap them and donate them.
Oh, right. I'll hold you to that then.
Okay.
You know, it's been excellent, and hopefully people have all the details to, you know, get along, donate things, take them to your Marks and Spencers, to Oxfam, get a voucher, you know, in return for tidying up your wardrobe that you can spend. Not that we do it for that, but it's an added bonus, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Some people just like a little incentive just to give them a push, but the more the merrier. We just want as much as you can give us.
Oh, that's excellent. Well, I'm definitely going to free some of my stuff. I've got a couple of new things come in, so I need to free some stuff. So I'm going to package up some things and take them down to Oxfam. So, Gary, thank you so much for being with me today and sharing all about the Shwopping that's going on. It's opened my eyes to it. I had no idea about it until somebody sent me a post on Facebook. So thank you so much for joining me today.
That's no problem at all. I've really enjoyed it.
Preloved Chica, passion for fashion.